All right, come on. You gotta open the door. Huh? Good morning, you guys, and welcome back for another Vlogmas video. So technically today's day 15, but I recorded like a little morning chit chat session this morning. I filmed that chit chat and then I decided to go ahead and still vlog today so that I could kind of get ahead and like separate the days, because my videos are getting way longer than what I had anticipated them to be. I don't know, I guess I just in my mind was like film so that I have enough content. But then like I had a lot of content. I'm like, oh my god, like the weekend content, you guys, I probably had like over an hour's worth of footage, and I was like, this is too much. So I cut out so much stuff. But anyways, so I needed like a slow morning this morning just to get my thoughts together. So that's why I just went ahead and sat down and did that and just kind of chit-chatted it out. I encourage you all to do the same. I really want a lot more slow, thoughtful, planned out mornings. And what I mean by that is like just taking my time and really thinking about my day. I don't always get that, especially if Cole wakes up when I get up. It's kind of like go. You don't have a moment to sit and think. And really and truly, if I plan more at night, I literally probably only need like 5 minutes in the morning to really just get my thoughts together about the day. But for today, now that we're done with the doctor's office, Cole had to get his tubes checked in his ear. They have never fallen out. They warned me that the tubes could fall out and that they just have to replace them. His have never fallen out, and she said they looked really good, and that they'll just see us back in a few months. And yeah, so everything's good with his ears. I did mention that I'm still a little concerned with his speech. She told me to like, let's revisit it after he's had the tubes for a while. And he's had them for, I don't even know how long. Maybe almost a year or a year. I really don't know how long he's had these tubes in his ears. Because we got him when he was 3. Yeah, when he was 3. We got him. I feel like we got them during the winter of last year, so like he's had them for a year. We've had a very good experience with the tubes. No earaches, none of that, like no ear infections. He's been healthier now than he was before because he was getting a lot of ear infections. However, since I'm still concerned about the speech, even though his speech is coming along so much better, I'm still concerned about like his sounds. And so she's going to refer him to an audiologist finally, which I kind of had wanted before, but they told me no, like just give it time. Let's see what the tubes do for his speech. Now, granted, he's talking so much more, but what he's hearing is, I don't feel like it's still clear. We've been working on sounds and different words, and like I was trying to tell him how to say nothing, and he kept saying it like with an F. So I'm wondering if it's what he's hearing that is keeping him from being able to make those sounds, or if he just needs more time. Could be, because he was not hearing the sounds clearly. He had a whole bunch of fluid on his ears. So whenever they get the referral sent over and the audiologist contacts us, we will be doing a hearing test just to make sure. I'm sure everything is fine, but I'm overly cautious because I know the amount of kids who are late identified as deaf and who like people don't even notice that they can't even hear. And I do not think he's deaf or hard of hearing. I just realized like, okay, I don't know what they're doing. I just know that the sounds that he's producing are not the sounds we're giving. And so I just want to be, just check all the boxes. It could just be that he needs more time, but that's going to affect him reading and producing sounds and like doing, all the things when he gets to kindergarten. So I just want to figure out what we can do on our end. So yeah, that's that. The teacher in me definitely comes out when I'm working with him and I'm getting him sounds. I'm not a speech therapist. I'm not. But I do have a few skills to help with their goals from, their speech teachers. So yeah, that is not my lane. However, I will do whatever I can. Yeah, so today's agenda after work. I really don't know what we're accomplishing today besides finalizing the gifts that we did not finalize this weekend. You guys, my body was in recovery yesterday. Like, we just chilled and, made sure things were prepped and ready. I just didn't get to the gifts. I did not get to the gifts, which is okay. I have everything laid out on the table. I bought a few things here or there, and I just need to see where we're at, like what I need to add to these gift bags and just put them together and be done. We are going to get a different gift for the Secret Santa for Cole for school, and then my mom bought a new car, and it's not like brand new. She bought a used car, but it's newer than the one she has. She wanted a more updated Tahoe, and so I'm going to drive it around this week just to test it out. I don't know why she wants me to drive it around, but I'm cool with that. So anyways, I have to switch cars with her this afternoon. I'm gonna park my Jeep at her house, and I'm gonna drive her car around, and then we're actually gonna take it out of town too, just to test it out. It's a very nice Tahoe. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to park in the front because I'm gonna park in the front because there are no parking spots on the side of the building today. Anyways, yeah, so we have to switch cars tonight, probably run to a couple of stores to get our last minute things that we need to get, and start like wrapping this week up because this week is gonna go by so fast. I had no real plans for today except for finalizing gifts, wrapping gifts. I need to take Cole's piano out of the box, make sure it has all its pieces, make sure it didn't come damaged or anything. Problem is, I just don't know where I'm gonna hide it because the only bedroom door that locks in my house is mine. Now, I cleaned it, so technically I can put the piano together and hide it in my room and lock it because we cleaned my room, my bathroom, for my grandparents, so that when we go out of town this weekend, that's like one less thing I have to worry about doing right before going out of town. So I could lock it in there. So yeah, that might be the plan. But okay, I am finally at work. I've missed all of first period. It is now second period. I see the kids transitioning, so I'm about to head into work and get this day started. All right, we gotta get this thing put together, taken out of this box. I have exactly 40 minutes before I have to be out of this door and heading to work. Girl, I'm gonna have to get my mic for this. Can y'all hear me? Perfect. The amount of ripping and running we did last night was unheard of for a school night. And I know I sound like a grandma, but that's just a lot. Just a lot. So I went to pick up Cole yesterday, and my mom was like, hey, we need to get the chitlins and get them to the girls so they could be clean. So Cole and I proceed to go to H-E-B to pick up 4 buckets of chitlins because apparently my mom wants chitlins for Christmas, which she does this every Christmas. I hate chitlins. They smell so disgusting, but my family eats them. And we get somebody to clean them. So we went and did that. I switched cars with my mom, but in the process of switching cars, I realized that I didn't get any of my stuff out because she literally came to H-E-B, grabbed Cole, took my keys, gave me her keys. And I was like, wait, the chitlins have to be dropped off by my house. What are you doing? So then as I'm on the way to her house, she's like, well, I'm feeding Cole and I need you to go to the store to get me 15 items from the Dollar Tree. They all have to be the same thing for her party that is today. Mind you, my mom hates the store. Like, if she can avoid the store at all costs, she will. So she always tries to steal Cole, and then she's like, oh, can you go to the store for me? Which is fine, because it's like my mommy, time by myself. It's all good. So I go to the store, get her 15 things. I'm going back to her house so that I could get the chitlins. And she's like, we're just going to ride with you. Because neither one of us know where we're going. We've never been to these apartments before. So I'm like, okay, cool. Cole's eating. He literally just needs a bath, when we get home and go to bed. So we go to take the chitlins, y'all. We could not find this girl's apartment. We circled. We finally found it, dropped him off. stayed on my side of town because it was on my side of town and grabbed the turkey. So I don't know if I told y'all during Vlogmas. This thing is huge. If I told y'all during Vlogmas or at some point that my mom went to some party and they gave away turkeys. So I put it in my freezer and my mom was like, we'll just have it for Christmas. Well, I don't know how to cook the turkey. Nobody's gonna be here in time to help me know how to cook the turkey. So we found somebody that would do a Cajun turkey. But that somebody lives 3 blocks away from my mom. So she needs the turkey for whenever they're ready on her side of town. So we grab the turkey and head back to my mom's side of town so I could take her home. So she was like, he just needs a bath, I'll just keep him. So I leave Cole there and I park the car to help her get stuff out. And I'm like, your car is making noise. Y'all, we drove all the way to my mom's house without the key fob. I'm like, dang, is it gonna let me keep driving? Like, what happens, you know, if I get stranded? And she's like, just go straight home, don't turn the car off, right? Because we Googled it. We're like, can you drive without the key fob? How long, how far? And it said, you can drive until you turn the car off. When I tell y'all I booked it home, I booked it home. So, needless to say, by the time I got home, it was 9 o'clock. And I still had to edit the vlog. And I hadn't eaten. Girl, I was so tired last night. Thankfully, the footage from my little morning session was not very long at all. And so I was able to just quickly edit that. This is why I need to have content prepared ahead of time so I don't come into situations like this and be struggling at night. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the back. I like this little stand, like a music stand. So yeah, we had a crazy night last night and I did not get to come back to do any of the things that I was supposed to be doing. So I at least want to put this together, make sure it's working, and hide it in my room and just lock the door. Oh, it takes batteries. Wonderful. Oh, but it has a power adapter. Okay. So for the sake of Christmas, I think I'm trying to throw some batteries in there. So it came with the power adapter. It can also do batteries. It came with this cutesy little microphone. I don't think there's a microphone stand. It also came with headphones. I probably should have left this stuff wrapped up now that I'm thinking about it. And this is perfect because it is trash day. Oh, y'all, I really thought I was going to have to do like some screwing and stuff. Ooh, thank you, Lord. Now, I done did all that talking. Watch this be the one thing I have to put together. Oh, no. Yada-dee-dee-da. I should make sure this works before I do all of this. So let's do that first. Oh my goodness. Ah, all right then. One of the eyes, which I have, no, there, take the, what? Girl, look at us, Bob the Builder. Can we fix it? Oh, thank God I don't need a screwdriver. You know what? Y'all are amazing. I gotta get my tools. Gosh darn it. Ah, we're done. It did not take me as long as I thought it was gonna take me to put this together. It was fairly simple. And I can let this down, like there's holes on the side. I can let it down. If it's too tall for him, I can adjust the seat. Then I can let it up as he grows. Oh, I'm so excited. He's gonna freak out when he sees this. He told me in the other vlog, I don't know if y'all saw it, but he was watching them play the piano. He's like, I want this, buy this. So Merry Christmas, Cole. I have a mess to clean up now, so I'm gonna clean this up, get this stuff out for trash day, and get out of here and get to work. Thank you for another great Vlogmas day. I promise we're gonna get to those presents sitting on the table when we get home tonight. Yeah, we've got to get it done. We're gonna get those gifts together tomorrow. Baby steps, baby steps. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye guys.